guys, welcome back to Inverted Adventures RC. I'm Richard, and it has been way too long since I talked about a lot of this stuff. I'm not going to try to make this boring and long-winded, but I want to catch everybody on the channel up on some stuff, because I know, for one, like the video about getting a drag car, pretty popular on my channel, as far as my channel goes, and then I haven't done anything with it, and I have just been so busy. There's an airplane torn apart there, there's an airplane torn apart here, there's an airplane torn apart back there. I've been bashing stuff, I've been racing stuff, I've been working on stuff. I have too much stuff and not enough time to do it all. So I got the drag car thinking it was cool. Didn't even run it. I was waiting on a body at the paint shop and finally got it. Not that that's going to keep me from running it, but in between that, the drag car that's from my last video, gone. I don't even have it anymore. Got rid of it. Got this. So this is still a DR10, 72 Barracuda body, and custom painted to kind of mimic the Tuskegee Airmen P-51 Mustangs. I'm a big military guy, big airplane guy. Obviously airplanes was my start in the RC hobby before the cars, but now the cars have grown just as big, but still a huge history buff and into all this. So really cool body. And underneath, got a lot of Exotech. Carbon fiber front bumper, aluminum rear mount here, different shocks, Exotech servo mount in there. Really cool setup on the car. I also have a Proline Stinger bumper, or wheelie bar, just a single wheel pointed bumper, and it looks really cool. I got it from a buddy of mine with some other stuff, but it will not mount to these mounts. So I need to see if I can get a different mount, or if there's some adapter like bushing spacers to put in here so I can put that on here. But I am really hoping to at least get a couple runs in this and just try it out. I really honestly haven't even made a pass with the drag car since I made the first video about getting one. So I took the stock setup out of here. I bought a large lot. It was a Creighton 6S and a Typhon 3S and a Granite. And the Granite had this Hobby Wing Easy Run Max 10 combo in it, which was just way too much. It was a brushed granite turned brushless, and it was gonna just tear everything apart. So I swapped that out and it ended up in here because I believe it's gonna be better than that stock Reedy combo. But again, I haven't even tried the dang thing. So hopefully there's a video coming soon. I just need to take this and take it out and make some hits with it and just see what happens. Probably not with that body. I have 4 other bodies. I have the Super J, I have the 80s or 90s Malibu, I think it is, or Monte Carlo, whatever that car is, and 2, the orange and the green DR10 body. So until I get this thing from flipping over the first couple times, which it's probably going to do, I will use that, but hopefully there is more content with the drag car coming soon. So that's that. Body on. Alright, so there's one thing. Next, I have been running, this is a Red Cat Lightning HPI body. I think this has been in some of my videos, but HPI Scion FRS body. Love this car. I have started racing indoor carpet racing. There's a track 15-20 minutes from me. It's just a local hobby shop. They've got an indoor carpet track and an outdoor dirt oval and an indoor turf track, but they have indoor carpet racing, and they run what's called a breakout class. So the idea is, and the track layout has been changed a couple times, so the breakout time keeps changing, but as of right now, it's a breakout 16-second breakout class. So what you do, there's a seeding round, and then a qualifying round, and then the main, and like most racing. The idea is to run your best laps. You cannot go below the breakout time. So in a 16-second breakout, if you run a 15.99, that lap does not count. So you are now a lap down because you went too fast. The idea is to make it super competitive, where everybody's trying to build a car that does exactly the same thing. Almost like running a box stock class, where everybody's running identical stuff. Now, everybody's not running identical. There's all kinds. There's Red Cat. There's a couple of us that run Red Cats. My coworker Eric and a relative of his and I all run Red Cats. There's some Traxxas Vortex. Somebody was running the Slash a couple weeks ago. There's some Tamiya stuff. So everybody's running different stuff, but you're all trying to run the same lap time. So it's not a game of who's chasing whoever can dump the most money into a car to make it fast. And it's a game of who can make their car run as close to that specific time without going over. So it is super fun. I've enjoyed it. I've run 2 times now. I had some problems with. I'm still working things out. Last week I ran really well. I seeded second. I qualified 4th after a couple of run-ins with my coworker, which it's all in good fun. And then in the main, I hit the wall real hard and popped a ball link apart, and the axle fell out, and I spent 189 seconds putting the car back together, going back and getting an axle out of my bag and putting the car back together and getting back on the track. I finished 7th out of 8, so it was terrible. But I'm working the kinks out. I've changed and tuned things every time I've been out there and run, and the car's getting dialed in. I've been thinking about running. Pardon that. This is a Kyosho phaser. I have it listed for sale online because of another project, but it's been a roller that's been half tore apart. Put the drive shaft back in the front diff, so it's 4-wheel drive. And I had a Red Cat stock car that I completely disassembled down to nuts, bolts, and parts to make a parts car for this. And, oops, that popped off my phone. I put the motor and ESC in this, so this is brushed. And the problem with the other car is it's brushless and it's fast, so I'm only running on 70% anyway, or something like that. So I thought about trying to run this, but I don't know. I have it listed for sale. Hopefully it sells, because I got another project I want to get rid of it for. And I also just got this, and this, in my opinion, is one of the coolest classes. This is a Tamiya Euro truck, and they have a class just for this. Everybody's running box stock Tamiya Euro trucks. You buy it, you have to build it from the kit, paint it however you want. Everybody said Green Bay Packers. It is not Green Bay Packers. It is not John Deere. I went with a Team Lotus type theme. I've always kind of been a fan of Lotus's Formula One cars and their paint scheme with this green and yellow. And it also sort of matches this car. It's a couple different shades, but if I get the Kyosho sold, I'm going to hit my buddy Travis up and get him to order me a Tamiya F1 car, because they have an F1 class that's also really cool. Everybody's racing little F1 cars. Reminds me of just like a little 10 scale version of my Limitless, which is really cool. So if I do that, it is going to be painted like a Team Lotus F1 car, and then all my cars are going to match. But I have not run this yet. I got it put together, painted it up, put the decals on. I think it came out really well. Just got to get down and race it. Hopefully Sunday I will get down and race it. At some point I'm going to remember to start using my GoPro when I'm racing, so there's some racing videos too. But that's that. That is really cool. I'm excited to do that. Like I said, I'm getting this car tuned up and dialed in, and that is coming together nicely. And hopefully there will be some hits on this car made soon. And biggest update, the Limitless. So anybody who follows me on Facebook, I was planning to take that out and make my first 100-mile-an-hour pass. I got GRP S5s on it, and I did a ton of suspension tuning, so the suspension is all dialed in to do speed runs at 130 or 140 without, hopefully without flipping over. I got that all dialed in, and I got a pair of 4S SMC 135C discharge batteries, and I'm all excited to make my first 8S pass on that. I left the gearing the same, did the suspension work, was going to run it, took it to the place I did 85 miles an hour with my Limitless, or with my infraction, and I know I can't run all out there, but there's enough space I should be able to get to 100, and that was going to be the goal, was make triple digits, and then we can go from there. And what happened was I put a used receiver from a friend of mine in and bound it up, didn't think anything of it. I did not set any fail-safe to it, and this is after the fact knowledge. My batteries are about dead in my transmitter. Took it out last Friday, and a friend of mine had my infraction, because we were going to make a cool video. The infraction now has police lights. If you guys have not seen that, go to the video from before this and check that out. We were going to make some cool videos after I did my 100-mile-an-hour pass. He was parked in front of me on the shoulder of the road. He was standing down there. Eric's standing down at the other end in case I need to get the car off the road in a hurry. And I'm walking to the middle of where I'm going to run. And I get halfway there, and it sounds like my buddy is doing a burnout with my infraction. Not a big deal to me. I don't care. Play with it. I gave you the controller. And I'm thinking, huh, that's weird. What's he doing? And then I hear, whoa, 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 that's your car. And I'm like, what? And I lost signal. I don't know if the batteries came loose or the receiver is junk and doesn't have the range. It shouldn't be a problem. It was supposed to have more range than the receiver I had in it before. Don't know if that's the problem. It is not in the car anymore, and it will never go back. But I lost reception, and my Limitless plowed up under the back of the infraction and did a burnout, plowed against the back of it, full throttle. I had no control, blew a brand new GRP apart in less than 10 seconds. So blew the tires off, and it smoked the front diff. So now the car needs torn down. I can get a diff cheap. They're really cheap online. I don't know if I'm going to buy more GRPs or go somewhere with foams, but that has now become a winter project because it's the middle of October. It's going to be too cold to run soon, and I'm going to have a hard enough time not breaking anything doing it anyway. I don't need it to be cold and brittle. And I want to put ceramic bearings in it. If I tear it down to do a front diff and have the whole front end apart, why am I going to put it back together and not do bearings now? So now I need to decide if I want to spend the money on bearings, and if I do, I need to get the money to do that because, like I said, I have 100 other projects going on. So it has now become a winter project that is not going to be run until the springtime. I am just as upset as everybody else is to hear that, but it is what it is. So that is now bumped to the spring, but that gives me time this winter to change a diff out, put ceramic bearings in it all around, get a little less rolling resistance, hopefully some more speed out of it, make everything run better, and get that taken care of. And I'm going to get a Radiolink RC6 or something like that. It's something like that. It's a really good budget, really good range transmitter from everything I've understand from the research I've done online and some suggestions from a lot of people to do speed runs. So that's going to go in the car. Ceramic bearings all the way around, all that fun stuff. So it's going to be ready to rock. So hopefully that gets done this week or this winter. And I think that's it. I know I've been blabbering on for 13 minutes now, but anybody that stuck around, thanks for watching. Like I said, hopefully hits on this soon. The Euro truck, I'm hoping to run that on Sunday. We'll see what the schedule looks like. I'm going to have to bring both my kids with me. My daughter loves to come to the track and hang out. My son is less than 2, so he's kind of a handful to manage and try and race, so we'll see if my wife can make it down after work. But there should be videos of the Euro truck soon, videos of the Red Cat Lightning and the breakout class, and videos of this, and videos of all kinds of stuff. So thank you guys. We are approaching 50 subscribers, which is nothing in the grand scheme of YouTube, but to me, that's awesome. I just got 3 more this week, so if we can get to 50, that would be great. And the more people watch, the more effort I put into videos. It's been kind of spotty here. Well, I'll make like 2 videos, and it'll be 3 weeks till I make another one. I've been busy. Some of my videos are getting 500 views, and some of them are getting 30 views. So when I see that video with 500 views, it motivates me a lot more to put stuff out. So as I'm getting more subscribers here, like I said, we're getting close to 50. Content will start getting watched more. Content will start getting made more. So if you have some friends that might be into RC stuff, show them my channel. Show them some videos. Like I said, the video I just put out earlier this week of the infraction with the new police lights on it, doing 85. Cool, short little video. Check it out. Maybe they'll stick around. I would appreciate it. So leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment if you have any questions about any of the cars or anything you want to see or some airplanes. I have all kinds of airplane stuff. I love talking airplanes, RC cars, whatever. So feel free to leave a comment. I don't have that much traffic on my page, so I'll get back to you. I got nothing else to do. Until next time, guys, thanks for swinging by. This is Richard from Inverted Adventures RC, and I'll see you guys next time.